Hello boys and girls, we are back with another letter. This time we're going to be doing a lowercase u. So this should look very familiar to you because this is very similar to the I and the T that we just made. So we're going to start with our U. We can check out this box to help us so we know which order to do our strokes in. We're going to start on the bottom line with our rocker curve. We're going to go up to the broken line, pull it back down, up to the broken line, not picking up our pencil, down and all the way back up to the broken line. So we're going to do a couple of those. Bottom, middle, down to bottom, middle, down to bottom, middle. Same thing, bottom to middle, bottom, middle, bottom, middle. So as you're making these, I want you to notice, how is your paper? Is it slanted? Because remember, that corner should be pointed towards your belly button. Think about how you're holding your pencil. Are you holding it super tight or is it kind of loose? Because you don't want to be squeezing your pencil. That's what makes your hand get tired really fast. We're going to do a couple more practice ones. Start at the bottom, up to the middle, down, up to the middle, down, up to the middle. So feel free to pause this video whenever you want to do some more practicing. Because remember, that's how we get better, as we practice. Practice makes progress. Nobody's perfect. Your letters are not going to be perfect, especially when you first start. That's why we got to practice, and that's how we're going to get better. So let's start joining some letters together. So we have a couple of our old friends back. First one, we're going to start with a U that goes right into the T. Remember, you do not pick up your pencil until you get all the way done with the word you're writing, or in our case, the couple letters they're putting together. So we're going to start with our U, up to the broken, down to the bottom, up to the broken, down to the bottom, all the way up to the top for the T, all the way back down, up to the broken. Now I can pick up my pencil and cross my T. Do that same thing again. Start at the bottom, up to the middle, back down, up to the middle, back down, all the way up to the top, all the way back down, with our last rocker stroke, cross our T. Now we're mixing it up. We're going from a T to a U. So we're going to start at the bottom, go up to the top, all the way back down, up to the middle, bottom, middle, bottom, middle. Pick up your pencil, cross your T. We're going to do that same thing again. Bottom, all the way up to the top, all the way down, up to the middle, bottom, middle, bottom, middle. Something else I'd like to point out. When you go on and you're writing your own, you're going to want to try to keep this the same size as what they have up top. So we're not making our letters like this, where they're gigantic, okay? You want to try to make them the same size as the one you're writing. So when you go to making your own, you want them kind of tight together, but not super tight like this, because who can read that? Okay, we don't want that. When you go to write your own, you want it to be about the same space as the one up top, like that. So when you're doing your own, don't make them gigantic, don't make them itty bitty. You want them to be about the same size. Now we're going to go into our U and our I. Start with the U, up to the top, bottom, middle, bottom, right into our I, not picking up our pencil. Don't forget to dot your I. Because if you don't dot your I, that just looks like a bunch of loops. We can't tell that it's a U and an I. So we're going to go to the bottom, up to the middle, bottom, middle, bottom, right into our I. Don't forget to dot your I. When you go to write your own, see how if I weren't to dot that I, it would just kind of look like a bunch of, like a U and a half, and we don't want that. We got to make sure that we dot that I so we can tell the difference between the letters we're writing. Okay? So go ahead and go practice on your own.